So you have definitely been recognized as an inspiring leader, not only at Granite City, but in Massachusetts, in the town of Quincy, all over. Who provided guidance to you over the years? Who would you see as a leader in your life?
Because I started so early in business, there were no female role models anywhere, and I looked to
Yeah.
find them, and they were just non-existent. You know, the only jobs open to women when I graduated from college were you could be a teacher or you could be a nurse, but as soon as you were married, you had to quit your job
Mm.
because they didn't allow married women to work. And so my role models that helped me the most were all men, and I'm very grateful. First of all, of course, my father who was so supportive and always helped me with very critical questions. And then my first job when I got out of college was working for the Quincy Patriot Ledger, and I worked as an assistant to the editor, and his name was John Herbert. And John helped me so much, and I learned a lot. It was my first job, and I learned the value of a good assistant because I was his assistant. and and I said, if I ever am in charge of anything, I want to make sure I always have a good assistant because good assistants help you in so many ways to do your job. And then I had a wonderful teacher and role model in marketing, and his name was Roe Alderson. And I met him when he was teaching at the Sloan School at MIT, and I worked for him while he was in Cambridge. And then he went back to his company in Philadelphia, and he asked me to come back and join the company, which I did. And I lived in Philadelphia for the next 3 or 4 years and worked as a marketing consultant. And Roe Alderson was a true genius, a creative thinker, and he was just a great role model for me. So those were, I still couldn't find a female, but
It was
still, and yeah, it took a long time.
it was a different time. It was a
Yeah,
different time
it
back then.
was.
And it's cool because even in a different time like that, they allowed you to come in and start taking leadership roles as well. So that's neat.
Yeah.